Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. We got a lot to talk about on the Guilty Gear Strive front. We now have a roadmap for some of the content upcoming for Guilty Gear Strive after its launch, including new features, modes, and DLC. We have a lot to talk about on the DLC front. Pretty excited about that, actually. And also, we got a big look at the story trailer, and they're going pretty crazy because, some people that you've never seen before are in the story trailer. So we'll tackle these one at a time here. First, we'll talk about the roadmap and the upcoming plans for the game. We'll talk about some of the DLC and what might happen there. And then we'll talk about what we see here in the story trailer. So for the roadmap, first we have the DLC schedule, and yes, the first DLC character is indeed next month, July 2021. This will be a totally new playable character joining the series for the first time, so this is an all new character. It's not Biken, it's not Bridget. We'll talk more about the DLC speculation in a bit, but yeah, so that's what we have. Our next character is the next month, it is August, so we're getting two characters back-to-back months. The character who is showing up in August is a returning character for the series. And sometime after fall 2021, which would mean winter 2021, I guess, we'll be getting characters 3, 4, and 5, along with additional stages and more story mode stuff. And of course, if you get the season pass, you'll also get color packs, all that kind of stuff, so that's pretty cool. Also, the additional colors you get for every color pack will carry through all future DLC, they have stated before in the past. But that's not all, we got more free updates coming our way. So you don't need the season pass, you don't need to do anything other than just download them whenever they come out. The first of these is a combo maker, so it's pretty much as it says. You can make combos and then upload them for everyone else to enjoy. In essence, I guess you could say it's player-made combo trials. So this will be a strong way to share with the community, both things like, practical in-match bread and butter combos you want to use all the time, and off-the-wall 1 in a million, just burning every resource, all that kind of stuff, combos on all points in between. Daisuke also points out, having a little bit of fun, that there will be, way more crazy combos than what you'll find in the built-in mission mode, and this mode will be able to put those combos out to the world. Secondly, additional customization features for player match rooms. So as we now know, on top of the tower and all that kind of stuff, you can have your own little house for player match, invite your friends, all that kind of stuff. And it looks like, well, you get to customize that house. We have yet to see the details, right? But I'm probably sure it's going to be like a lot of aesthetics. Maybe instead of the regular house, it could be like a dungeon or a castle or whatever. But more aesthetic customization options, that's always welcome in my book. And finally, digital figure mode, which indeed has been in previous games. And it's effectively taking the character models and placing them in little dioramas. You can make nice little pictures, all that kind of stuff. All right, now it's time for DLC speculation. So they stated this, and exactly this, for the DLC in July. That the character is a totally new playable character joining the series for the first time. And for the August DLC character, it is a character who has been playable in the series before. So let's start with August first, because July is going to be a lot more contentious, honestly. So returning character for August, to me, what makes the most sense is simply Jacko. Jacko is now sort of fused with Arya, but it is still Jacko in the end, not Arya. So hair color is a bit different, but it is Jacko with Arya's memories. So we got this whole new look for Jacko right there, as you can see. Character's already made, so you don't have to redraw up a whole new animation suite and all that kind of stuff. Just seems easy enough to me. Yeah, I guess it could be Biken or Bridget or something, right? But the model's already there. It's a plot important character because she's a big figure in the story mode coming up. So by all means, for a returning playable character, Jacko is the one that makes sense to me. Now here's the contentious one. Who is this new character? Is it this guy you're looking at? You've never seen him before. He must be the new character, right? Well, no, he's not a new character. This is Happy Chaos, and Happy Chaos makes their first appearance in Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator. Happy Chaos is a backup Jacko clone robot, whatever you want to say it, like automaton, replicant. It's a backup Jacko. It's not the main Jacko. That's what Happy Chaos is. Nominally only to be awakened if Soul and crew could not beat the universal will. And Soul did, so there was really no point in waking Happy Chaos up. And we'll get into it deeper in the story trailer stuff here. But yeah, Happy Chaos, probably not a very stable person. Looks to be the main antagonist of the game, along with Ino, perhaps. And yeah, just the screen doesn't turn red for good guys, right? That's just how it is. So as you can see here, Happy Chaos is just having a grand old time. Now, going by the exact quote of totally new playable character joining the series for the first time, it has to be Gold Lewis, the big fat America General Man. Happy Chaos, this is not his first game. Sure, he obviously didn't make a big impact in the older games, right? But it is not his first game. Gold Lewis, it is his first game. Now, you could argue he's like the burger sheriff from Exard in the stage, but that's like very passing similarity in that they're both big fat guys. But he never had a name. Gold Lewis has a name. This is his first proper appearance. He's obviously like a general in America of some kind or whatever. And he's got the design. He wears multiple belts, for God's sakes, right? Like, he definitely is, to me, the DLC character, at least if not now, at some point in the future. They even went so far to basically give him a moveset. He's wielding a giant coffin like a flail. That, once again, reads Guilty Gear DLC character to me. And this coffin's not just any old coffin, no. You best believe this is an Area 51 coffin, warning extraterrestrial, do not enter. Yeah, that's right, he's flinging around a coffin with friggin' Area 51 aliens in it. Now, if that doesn't read DLC character to you, I don't know what does. We also got a small hint here in the story trailer, because he slams it to the ground while the Happy Chaos henchmen are attacking or whatever it is, and the door opens and hey, who knows what's inside? Nothing good for the baddies, I'm sure. Now, am I biased in this line of thinking? Yeah, absolutely. I've been calling for this guy since the first time they showed a still of him, right? Because this is exactly what I want. I'm a big fan of the big boys. And in fact, I've already pre-called him as a main on Twitter, and I'm already the best Gold Lewis player in the world, and you can just groove on that. Now, if you want to argue it, hey, come on. Giant, fat, army, Texan, America, man, wielding Area 51 alien coffins. If you don't want that in Guilty Gear, why are you even playing fighting games? So we'll see, I guess, but Gold Lewis should absolutely be a DLC character, if not for July, somewhere along the line. And now, on to the story bits we have just learned. So we start off here with Ino, and what is Ino doing? Well, she's going to see Ariels, who was the Pope, who is also the Joker, who is also the Universal Will, and overall, just the villain behind the events of Guilty Gear Exard and Guilty Gear Revelator. And going to see Ariels, she finds not Ariels, but rather Happy Chaos, who we mentioned before in the video. Happy Chaos is a Jacko, and was a Jacko both as a contingency plan to stop Ariels if Soul Bad Guy could not beat her, and also to stop Ino if Ino ever went rogue. And from which point directly, we get a lovely little mini trailer, which is very well done. This whole bit right here, I think looks really sick here. So that man, Soul, and Ino, basically the three main players of Guilty Gear Strive. From here, we go onwards, and we get a little bit of some story flashes as well. We have factions, the Three Kings of Illyria, the Assassins, we have Team America, for lack of a better term, Ramlethal, I guess she's on her own this time around. We see Soul with Jacko / Area, Ghost, whatever it is. I don't know. We'll have to see the story on that one. We still have zero idea whatever happened to Faust. Well, I guess we'll find out come the story as well. And Kai, what a good guy, loves nature, all that stuff. Angie, probably a side character because it doesn't get much time here. And this is really good. Nagoriyuki like fighting off the vampirism or something. And then Happy Chaos shows up and he's all being like, hey, look at me. Maybe phallic imagery. I'm not too sure on that one. And we do know Nagoriyuki, despite being a good guy, will be at odds with some of the other characters throughout the story mode. Probably all a misunderstanding, I'm very sure. A lot of little other cameos. I think this will be Axel's time to shine. Potemkin barely gets any airtime. Also Happy Chaos with his white goo. We'll see, I guess. Gold Lewis, confirmed DLC for sure. It has to be. And yeah, just a lot of flashy stuff, you know, as typical for Guilty Gear entrance. And coming closer to the end of the trailer here, we see some more plot stuff. Jacko with the ghost of Area, I'm guessing. And who knows what this symbolizes, but I'm sure it symbolizes something, right? And we have Ino in our time-space dilation chats with Axel, as she's so fond of having. And Well, here comes the big one. So Kai and Nagoriyuki fighting each other? No, going after Ino. And right there. So Ino's the bad guy again, right? I guess we'll find out. But even at the best of the times, Ino's always just been a downright asshole, even when she's nominally on the good guy's side. But when you see the color cut right there, one of the things Ino's always been fighting against is Ino's a time traveler, and Ino's seen the bad ending of the world. And she specifically always called it the dull gray future. And that little cut right there, that's kind of reading as a little hint at that to me. Ino, I think she's doing basically all the worst things for all the right reasons, you know, when the bad guy thinks they're the hero of their own story. So I think that's where things might be going. The story is also supposed to be the conclusion of the battle between Soul Bad Guy and that man. So we'll see how that plays out. A lot of stakes at hands, but yeah, nice little shot of all the characters looking up here, a little anime intro-ish, and just a lovely shot. Soul and Kai, the main characters forever, just doing their thing, and boom, Guilty Gear Strive. And we do have the follow-up trailer they showed as well, just giving a little greater context of what's going on, even though it's still not much. We do know there's some sort of meeting with the President of the United States, and something goes bad and a lot of nuclear missiles are going to get launched. Ino is doing something. She's trying to create her own version of a perfect world, and, well, that probably involves killing a lot of people. And part of that is unleashing happy chaos on the world, and going by a lot of the little story bits, it's just seemingly not going to work out for anyone except for maybe Ino's specific plans. In his own words,
"The most important thing for me is drama."
So stable bad guy villain? Probably not. Agent of Chaos? More than likely, as shown by the fact that he's apparently launching nukes against the rest of the world, stealing America's nuclear arsenal. Also, we got the bad guys in bunny ears, and hey, I'm assuming that's Happy Chaos's agents.
What is this?
World peace. Ready in just 5 minutes.
Maybe he just like hijacks Ino's plans and goes in a lot more hardcore than she ever intended to. Not too sure, but I think he's going to usurp Ino as the main villain as things go on. But Happy Chaos, Ino, that seems to be the crux of where things are going. We had a couple cool shots here. Nagoriyuki fighting everyone, which I'm sure is a misunderstanding. And that's kind of where we're left at for now. All things being said, very happy we're going to have a bunch of DLC characters coming very soon. A lot more interested in where the plot's going for now, for sure. This is going to be really cool. And just excited. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Guilty Gear Strive is on the horizon, just a few days away. So with that all said, hey, we're at the end of the video. So hey, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video found you well. And when the time comes, go out and play some Guilty Gear Strive.